Fantastic. I'm doing good myself. So we came in Friday to finish taping the liquor store on the far end, and we had to leave. We left 2 days for it to dry because things aren't drying in here. It doesn't matter how hot it is outside. This building has no electricity, no heat, no air, like nothing at all. And plus with the concrete precast on the front and back walls and on the sides, of course, like on the end units, it's like impossible. It wasn't drying quick enough. So we let it dry for 2 days with the fans on it, came back, sanded out today. So today I wanted to show you the furring wall we did here and talk about the window returns, okay, and furring that out. And also too, announcement time coming up. I do have my construction Kronies, like this is the hat that I designed, and this is the first t-shirt design. So we're prototyping the shirts and the hats right now. The hat is pretty much done. I have one little design change, but then yeah, it's done. So I'm gonna have my store up soon, and yeah, guys, this is a comfortable shirt, man. So the idea is comfortable for working in or whatever. But this is a nice, strong, comfortable work shirt as well. But yeah, they'll be available soon, guys. Hope you guys like the designs. I have like 14 shirt designs in total. I've been working very, very hard on them. I've been working on them for years. Hey, Brandon M, what's happening, my man? Good stuff. So I've tried all different types of shirts and hats, and I've picked the ones that are like they're gonna like this hat, for example, is an auto hat. It's got like the sweat guard and the foam back, mesh trucker type thing, right? But yeah, it's a good hat, right? Especially with the sweat guard and everything in it. It's awesome. But yeah, so without further ado, that will be available soon. So how's your day going today, Brandon? But yeah, so this wall here is a wall we built in front of the precast. So precast, in case you don't know what it is these are like concrete forms made in a factory and brought to site. Hey, David. Hey, I love it, dude. Right on, man. You like that? I am very happy to hear that, guys. Thank you, man. And that's awesome, Brandon. So cool, dudes. It's like they're forms. They're made in a factory. It's concrete with foam inside, basically. So you can get them insulated and you get them non-insulated. You can use them for walls. You can use them for like roofs as well, and or like for between floors. There's all kinds of things you can do with them. But what they are is cold. So they're ideal for warehousing and other things. I would not, maybe the back wall in a commercial CRU, but I would still stick with steel stud and structural steel for even CRUs, commercial units, right? And the reason why is you ultimately will have to build an interior wall anyway, okay? So now that it's up to the tenant now, almost, right? So in this situation, the landlord had us come in and do this before the tenant improvement came in. We just basically framed to the precast with using clips, and this is 3 5/8 steel. Okay, the idea is to come off the wall 1 inch, to leave a 1 inch airspace between your wall and the concrete. Okay, and then you just use clips to attach your wall. In this situation, we could not attach it to the top of the Q deck, okay, because there's iron and stuff in there. So what we did, we shoot a 3 5/8 stud to the wall this way, okay, and then we screw our track to that, and then we use angle just braces, okay. We cut like a piece of track and fold it and screw it, shoot it to the concrete and screw it to the wall. All right, that's that. And then simple drywall and tape it. Now, when you're doing a window mullion like this, okay, what you want to do is you don't care if it's level or not, okay? You don't care about that. What you need to do is you need to follow the window mullion all the way around equal distance, okay? All the way around equal distance, so that the reveal is the same distance all the way around, meaning this distance from here to the top of the drywall is the same all the way around, okay? On this one here too, okay, if you can imagine, there's a precast. I think it sticks out a little bit. And then there's the 3 5/8. So the drywall goes right over top of the precast and finishes. We stop our drywall return 1/4 inch to 3/8 back from this, and then we put the tearaway in here, the plastic tearaway. You can see the nice fine white line finish there. Okay, that's the plastic, and it also gives it a thermal barrier, like a thermal bridge. You know what I mean? So a thermal break, sorry, to stop thermal bridging. But yeah, it gives it a nice clean finish all the way around, that once it's painted and stuff, it's not going to crack or anything like that. If you just go ahead and put mud in here, it's going to crack, okay? And then the only other thing you could do is caulk it, right? You can do both as well, right? You can do this and caulk it, right? It still will give a nice clean look, okay? But you want some sort of break in there, like for bridging. And then you just finish out here with corner bead, regular corner bead, okay? Excuse me. But yeah, it's just like framing a bulkhead, but you're just, like I said, you're just building like you're going to the same reveal, okay? Just keep that reveal the same all the way around, okay? But yeah, so you got a wall here, okay? And then it's just like a bulkhead, little piece, little finish there, looks like maybe 2 studs in there type thing, but finish it consistent, right? So even throughout here, right, I have tearaway in here as well, okay? Corner bead, tearaway, it looks beautiful, okay? It just looks really, really nice, okay? Tearaway in here, all the way. Everything's finished with tearaway into the window mullion, okay? Look at this here. So this is interesting. That's really tight. Oh, it's just really, really tight. But yeah, it's right on the edge of that truss, right? But what a mess. But yeah, also too, right? Take a note on how clean we leave it, right? Like it's a super clean. We took all our trash out. Everything's nice and clean. So when the tenant improvement guy comes in, they'll give it a nice little sweep here, and it'll look great. So. Oh yeah, look at this, Jurassic Park. Right on, man. Yeah, and then I guess I'll just pop down. Rat's loading up his truck. Oh yeah, but yeah, hopefully, yeah, I'm so glad you guys like the shirt. Yeah, you'll like some of these designs I have. They're really cool, guys. I've been working on the designs for, oh God, quite a while. Probably close to a year. And I've been planning them for 4 years. I've been planning this clothing line. So I've been finding the clothes, like the specific clothing and stuff first was the first challenge. And then the designs were the second challenge. And the third challenge was getting the supplies, getting the materials. And then I have a good partner that hopefully good partner. I haven't got their final quote yet, but I do have guys who are capable of doing everything. And then I will fulfill all the orders myself at home. So everyone who orders something will have like a personal something, also included with their order. I got some other things, so everybody who buys stuff will be entered into one of our yearly giveaways. And then also too, a certain percentage, I haven't worked out yet, of the profits will go towards helping people. So I'm going to start a forum for guys to come on and fill out, like, hey, I'm this age, I need help getting boots, I need help getting this tool, I need help doing this, and then we're going to do everything we can to try to help you get that, okay? So that's something I'm setting up, and it's going to be all tied together. But yeah, so this is the liquor store. So we didn't put tearaway in here because we couldn't get it to dry properly, and it kept cracking on the other unit, so we just left it, and they're gonna have to caulk this. So not the finish we would like to leave, but we couldn't finish it, okay, because it just kept cracking. You can see the bulkhead above, right? You got your slope roof, right? Slopes to the middle, okay, and then you got your downspouts and your drains coming down the columns or whatever. But yeah, you can see this bulkhead, nice finish, taped. Same thing with here. Normally we would finish this with tearaway, right? But we just, like I'm saying, we couldn't get it to dry properly in here, so we just left it for them to caulk. But yeah, like I said, this is a liquor store. If you remember the door, we accidentally, I accidentally laid it out on the wrong side, and we had it here, okay? And Murat moved it over here, and then we taped it, okay? We drywalled and taped it. It's gonna look, it's nice and flat. This part took a little bit of mud, but we're good. It's nice and flat, looking good. Back here, this is the storage area. So we also finished the back here all the way up. Right, we don't normally do all this in the back, but we made this as a really nice finish. It's all ready for paint. This is the mop sink area. Yeah, and then this will be storage. And we've also left them access to above the, hey, look, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Hey, how you been, man? How you been? Yeah, so we left them access to go up here. They can use up there for storage. They also need access to get the fans installed for the cooler as well. So this technically was supposed to stop at this wall, but whatever, no big deal there. They get a little bit of extra there. Let's see here. This is the bathroom. This bathroom gets T-bar, 8 feet or whatever, 9 feet I would go. We just finished up as far as we could go, or we had to go. But it looks nice and clean, right? Then you can see the finish on the inside where we fixed the door, right? Just a little bit of extra mud, okay? But it looks nice, right? But yeah, it's nice and clean. Everything's nice and clean. This is where we were having problems getting on the back walls, getting the corner bead or the tearaway to dry against this concrete. It was a nightmare. On the windows, we had an easier time. It was fine. It finished fine on the windows because it takes more mud. But against the concrete, we just couldn't get it to dry here. But again, we got it's nice and clean. Okay, the bulkhead wraps around here. And yeah, all this is exposed and painted, so no T-bar in here. Bulkheads, like you can see how tight the penetrations are, right, on the tops. Okay, this is because it's exposed, it's all exposed, right? So the ducts, we went tight. You just go tight to the bottom of the trusses. You don't have to go in and get all around there taped or nothing, just keep your ducts, the circles, nice and tight, and nobody will ever say a thing. It looks really nice like that too when it's all painted and flat. Oh yeah, it looks so nice. But yeah, there's a new code here. So what guys are doing is the new code here that our government put in was all the pipes have to be wrapped to save energy, right? So what guys are doing is they're painting them, wrapping them, and then after inspection, taking the wrapping off. So it's so stupid. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. It's just total waste of time, money. It's just a game, this energy, climate change stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Down in the Drayton Valley. I don't know if you saw the hat, Lou. This is the new Construction Kronies hat. This is pretty much final design. You can see there's Construction Kronies. The name is inside the helmet. I changed it a little bit so it's more legible, right? But the idea is I'm trying to hide Construction Kronies in the design somewhere. It's like in the shirt, right? It's down here in the rock, or no, sorry, it's over here in the rocks. You know what I mean? It's hidden in the rocks, right? And then, yeah, I can't wait to get the other designs printed. But every graphic, every single graphic will have a different shirt type as well. Okay, so so it's 8 different. I'm gonna have 4 different shirts and the hat ready for I know it's summer now, but I should have them ready in a couple of weeks, hopefully by the end of the month, maybe. But yeah, it's a lot of work. And of course, it's like waiting for shipments is a big thing, right? So yeah, I think it's looking pretty nice. Looks kind of cool on the camera and stuff, but right on. Yeah, it's super comfortable. Like that's the best part, right? Yes, I am definitely going to do 2 different high-vis versions. So I'm going to do an orange one, and I don't know the second color yet, but I am going to do an orange high-vis one, yes. It won't be like super high vis, but it'll be like high vis, like, you know, like, but yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, they're pretty cool designs. Yeah, I did all the designs, all the artwork myself, using some artificial intelligence, yes, but also like hundreds of hours in Photoshop too, right? So been using all my skills, all the tools and skills I have. I'm having more success using AI though than I did when I was working with an artist. I just find for some reason the AI takes instructions better than a person. So it's just like the designs are turning out better than they were when I was working with artists. So it is what it is. Plus I'm pretty good with like the software, like Photoshop and all, like the Adobe software and all that. So I can make adjustments and stuff, right? But yeah, so super cool, man. I appreciate that, Lou, right on, dude. So yeah, no, does anyone have any questions about like anything at all, like while I'm here? You guys can ask me anything you want. I just, like I said, I'm trying to, I haven't been doing a whole lot of lives. It's just been crazy. I've been busy, like this clothing line thing is taking up a lot of time right now too. But yeah, I do, like I say, I am in editing as well. I have some videos being edited. I'm hoping to get one of those damn things out today, actually, but you know, hopefully it'll be in your notifications in the morning, right? But yeah, dude. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, please ask. I'm trying to think of as many things as I can to show you guys. I think I've pretty much picked this one apart. There's still no main power or water in this building, which is a bummer. The landlords are like bitching totally. Like these TIs need to get open, right? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So the mixing the 20 and the 25 gauge it's easier when you're using light gauge track and heavy gauge studs. So what we normally do is we will put light gauge track, it'll be a light gauge wall, but we'll use 20 gauge double studs for the doors. Okay, so all the doorways will be double studded 20 gauge or single 20 gauge even. But we do that lots. Well, we used to do that lots, but yeah. But when you're putting light gauge in heavy gauge track, it doesn't work so well. I would, yeah, but if it's heavy gauge, and it's just like you can also put wood inside of light gauge track too, right? You can also put 2x4s in light gauge track. So say you want to use 2x4s for your doors, right? You could put your 2x4s for your door frames even, okay? And leave out the steel stud, and that doesn't cause any issues with insulation or anything, because you know when you're putting your channel in to hold the insulation up, it doesn't go through the door, right? It stops at the door stud. So you can put wood or heavy gauge steel in on your door frames, right? Or openings, or say you need to hang something in a certain spot, throw heavy gauge in there or throw wood in there or something. You know what I mean? Like you can mix it up. Yes, 100%. Yeah. It's just like, but not so well the other way around though. Okay, like you can't put light gauge in a heavy gauge wall, but you can put heavy gauge in a light gauge. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of. That's kind of how it goes. But you can build them independently side by side, no problem. Okay, like you can do a little light gauge section and then do a heavy gauge section, no problem. Light track on a soffit, yeah, that's it, 100%. Yep, yeah, that'll work, no problem. Yeah, because a lot of it, just you have your bracing properly, right? If you're using furring bar or studs or whatever, just make sure you got your bracing done properly and stuff. And yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you won't have any issues. And this is also too when we drywall our lids or our soffits first, and then the walls. So we're pushing up on the corners, okay, on the ends where that track would be or that angle would be, right? That's why we're always pushing it up with a lifter into the ceiling, right? So yeah, just like that, dude. Alrighty. Whew. Yeah, so we're going to be back in Edmonton. We're back in Edmonton. We have a huge T-bar job to do. We're going to be at the Esso there, finishing that up. So we're going to go finish the drywall taping and T-bar there this week, actually, this week. So we're going to go be there tomorrow. Have some patching to do over at the physio clinic. I think the T-bar's done in there, so we can go pop in there and take a peek as well. Yeah, so you guys, if you have any ideas, okay, so when it comes to fire-rated partitions, is it okay to break a sheet behind a slap stud and not tape that? Yes, it is okay. 100%. Yes, it is okay. No, I know what you're saying, and I understand your concern, but it's perfectly fine. Yes, because at the end of the day, that is still going to be taped inside of a wall. Okay, you want to leave that's why I laser in all my stuff, all my sheets. You know, like my first one, not every one, but I laser in the first one so that when I'm butting in on the other side, right, I can go tight, right, and I try to keep those joints as tight as possible, right, like close up. But yeah, it does not matter, man. You can make big holes for your conduits or wires or whatever like is poking through, right, and no problem. Because when it's all said and done, that slapper is tied in, and then the corners are drywalled and taped. Okay, so it's all going to be taped inside. It's perfectly fine, right? Yes, it is perfectly fine to do that. Yes. 100%, brother. 100%, man. Good question. Let's bring up the chat again. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, no, you can do that, and you don't need to tape it. No, it does not need to be taped. It is perfectly fine, perfectly to code. You're perfectly fine with that. Think about it this way. If it by chance landed on 48 and it was a bevel to bevel, it's the same thing, right? You're not going to be able to tape that, right? Sorry, I was just getting some text messages from Max. Remember my cameraman, Max? Yeah, poor guy sold his camera, man. I feel so bad for him. He needed the money, I guess, and sold his camera. And I haven't seen him. Like I do see him still. We're actually we're teaming up to do a short film in July. It's a 24-hour mobile film challenge, and it's for the Edmonton Short Film Festival. So the top three short films will be shown at the film festival. So we've signed up. We went to the orientation course for the competition, and so in July we're going to be doing that, and that's right before my trip to Ontario. So that's going to be awesome, dude. So hoping that we get the way that this competition works is on Friday, July 23rd, they drop 3 secret words. Well, there are 3 secret items. And you have to incorporate those 3 items into your short film. So that kind of like, and then they give you 48 hours to submit, right? So it's going to be so much fun. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button for me. That's awesome. I will obviously be showing the short film too here on Construction Kronies and on my other Stream Pocket channel. But yeah, hopefully I can make it sort of like construction related or something. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go lock up, and I can keep answering questions and stuff like that while I'm locking up. Because yeah, we're done. We're going back to the E-Town. But yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Lou. I really do, guys. You guys have been awesome, man. Watching me and supporting me over the years. I wouldn't have been able to do it without you guys. So it's awesome, man. You guys are the best, really, man. Let's see here. I gotta go lock the front first. And then again, this is the unit with the furring wall. Come on, right? And yeah, like I said, we just finished flat up to the Q deck. We try to keep our line nice, okay, and even, right? So we match our corners, okay, and make nice straight lines, okay. Just keep that in mind, right? Make nice straight lines, and it'll look gorgeous at the end of the day. So this is going to be a Panda Express. Sorry, hold on here. What the hell? No stagger. You do not stagger stand-ups, guys. So I talked about this a little bit before, but you do not stagger your stand-ups, okay? You do not do that. The only time you stagger your stand-ups is when you're doing double layer, and the first layer, put a 6-inch strip down first, and then put your 12 stand-ups on top of that. Right, and then your 12 stand-ups in front will be 6 inches below that, okay? Keep your sheets a ½ inch off the floor always as well. You can see these guys went tight to the floor. That was not us. But you can see the difference. Us, we are off the floor, okay? The whole way we are off the floor. The sheet does not touch the floor. Not even at the front does it, okay? But no, you do not stagger these joints, okay? You end them at the same time, and you have one tape joint, okay? On the other side of the wall, okay, you're staggering your sheets where the bevel lands. That's where you stagger. Okay, you don't land the bevels on the same side on either side of the wall. Okay, you have to stagger that. Okay, when you're doing a ceiling, though, it's different. When you're oh, that's awesome. A furring wall is a wall you build outside of another wall. So there was this concrete precast all the way. Okay. All the way, and the new tenant wanted a drywall finish, so the landlord had us come in and finish this with a 3-inch. We built a wall in front of the concrete wall, drywall, and taped it. You can also do furring walls to put stuff in, like plumbing and electrical. Okay, you can also do furring walls to add backing for cabinets and put electrical and plumbing in and stuff like that. But yeah, a furring wall is a wall you build outside of another wall. But yeah, dude, so cool, man. Oh, yeah, right. So for ceilings, though, okay, you want your butt joints to be staggered. And you want them to be staggered at least no more than no less than 32 inches, okay? 48 inches is the best, but the reason is you're only drywalling one side, for example, okay? But these joints here, okay, on a ceiling will crack, okay? Because there's no drywall on the other side stopping the ceiling from moving. And also, you don't want them to be within 32 inches of each other, because the joint, all of a sudden, if it's in 16, say, okay, this joint now will be bigger. This is gonna be up here, and this is gonna be way down here, and it's gonna be huge, right? You don't want that. You want one here, back up here, back up there, okay? That's why you stagger your ceilings. And you don't have to do that for steel stud stand-ups, okay? That is a myth, and you can argue with me on that till you're blue in the face. You're wrong every day of the week. You do not stagger your butt joints on stand-ups. But I will tell you one thing. If the contractor you're working for or the owner you're working for requests it and asks for it, then I would maybe consider doing it, okay? But it's not necessary, and they've probably been misinformed, okay? Whew. Beautiful, man, beautiful. Very Merry Sunday. Yeah, brother. Yeah, so Christian Hansen, yeah, this is my new clothing line too I'm working on. I got my first shirt design. Super comfortable as hell. My hat designs. Man, oh man, I'm working hard on it, guys, so it should be available really soon, man. Really, really soon. Whew. Oh, shit. You got everything in here, brother? All right, dudes. Well, that's that, man. We're going to drive back to Edmonton. It's a beautiful, sunny day, man. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Like, it's you know, like, I did all the artwork myself, and, sorry, but yeah. Yeah, you'll see. I have a couple. They're not all they're not all exactly the same. You'll see the differences, man. Hey, Anton. Well, good to see you, man. We're just locking up here, and we're ready to hit the road. Oh, damn it! I can't shut these doors. Hold on one second, dude. Sorry. Come here, you fucker. Yeah. Right on, man. How's Anton doing, man? All right, we're golden. Oh, I gotta cut that wood. All righty, dude. Oh yeah, it's this. But yeah, like I was saying, if I missed anything, or if anyone has any late questions or whatnot, you can totally leave them down in the comments. I will definitely get back to you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna race home and yeah, enjoy the rest of the day with the family. Yeah, yeah, I want to wish you all a great rest of your day, and I hope Monday finds you all well. And yeah, Lou, everyone, guys, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button. You guys are the best, man. We'll talk real soon, boys. Okay, man, be safe. Whew. Yeah.